everyone, Miss Sharina here, and this week we are going to look at an extension of what we have done before. So we've covered this last year, and this is an extension to it. Okay. So we are doing estimating square roots and cube roots. Okay. So why estimating? Okay, we're going to look at it. So recap of square roots and cube roots. Okay, when we look at square roots, we are looking at what times what gives me the number on the screen. For example, what times what gives me 49. Okay, and both what times what, both numbers have to be the same. So we know that 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, and then 4. We know that 2 times 2 is 4. So yes, 1 times 4 is 4 as well, but for square roots or cube roots, the numbers that we are multiplying must be the same. So 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 81 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, then we look at cube roots. Cube roots is what times what times what. So what number appearing 3 times will give me that value 8. And again, those numbers must be the same. It cannot be 1 times 2 times 4. Yes, it gives me 8, but all the 3 numbers must be the same. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Okay, cube root of 64 is 4. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. And then cube root of 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Times another 3 is 27. Okay, and if you notice about square and cube roots is, not all numbers are perfect squares and perfect cubes. What do I mean by perfect squares and perfect cubes are? Not all numbers I can have two, like for example, 49 is 7 times 7, 49. Okay, and both 7 and 7, they're the same number. But if I were to take 50, okay, square root of 50, what times what gives me 50 where the two numbers are the same? We know 1 times 50 is 50, 2 times 25 is 50. So if you keep listing down what times what is 50, you will find out that to get 50, there are no numbers you can multiply twice the same. Okay, for example, 81 is 9 times 9, but 82, okay, 82 is 2 times 20, no, not 82, maybe 84. Okay, 42 times 42 plus 42. So 2 times 42 is 84. But no number, okay, where I can multiply the number twice will give me 81. So like 9 times 9 is 81, sorry. But there's no number where I times with itself to get 84. So not all numbers are perfect squares, and not all numbers are perfect cubes. Okay, we only do it to some numbers. So for example, square root of 32. Okay, there's no number where I multiply with the same number will give me 32. Okay, we know that 8 times 4 is 32, but 8 and 4 are not the same. It has to be either 4 times 4 or 8 times 8. It must be same number when we look at square roots. So what do we do when we have numbers that are not perfect squares? Okay, then we look at the numbers before and the numbers after that are perfect squares. So for example, square root of 25 is 5 and square root of 36 is 6. So 25 and 36 are perfect squares. So square root of 32, because 32 is in between 25 and 36. Okay, so square root of 32 will be in between 5 and 6. So this is what we mean by estimating the square roots, because they are not perfect squares, so they don't have an exact value. Okay, square root of 8, okay, we don't have it. We know that square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3. So square root of 8 is between square root 4 and square root 9, because 8 is between 4 and 9. So square root of 8 will be between 2 and 3. Okay, so if you have a calculator, you can actually use your calculator and type out square root of 8, and you will get 2 point something something something, so which is between 2 and 3. So basically we are looking for perfect squares that are before that square that is not perfect. So square root 8, okay, we look for one before square root 8 and one after square root 8 that are perfect squares. And then we can estimate what the value of that particular square is going to be. Okay, so we'll look at it more during class. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.